Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zherovka Street.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
Kidding? Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
Get this.
I wish you were
Milopolska says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week.
Without anyone noticing.
Exactly. That's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck.
What now?
Can you believe it? Somebody bucked him off and didn't even rob him.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day. Good day.
Greetings to you two.
God be with you. Oh.
Innkeeper, a beer!
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
What do you have for sale? A word about the price.
All right. Why not? Finally! A reasonable sum. Thank you,
Oh, dear.
and take care.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Slow down, you idiot!
Whoa! Quick! Boom! I'll kill you!
My God, what's taking so long?
Not a chance. That whole thing will outlive us all.
Like I'm invisible or something. He was fit as a fiddle. What happened?
They say he went to bed healthy, but never woke up.
No, that's like...
His mother said he was complaining he couldn't feel his left arm, and that he was seeing things.
And he was dead in the morning. Poor thing.
Aye. He had his whole life in front of him, and next thing you know, he's being buried.
Good day.
Innkeeper, a beer! Tell me what to give you for.
I told you, you got me in. Whatever. Look, the prophet will do. Nothing about it won't do anyone any good.
Well, you want to know that?
Want to be sure to learn to find out, don't you?
God grant you health.
Get back right now.
Look, why don't you drop by and we can talk about it?
Herbert.
No, that's not what I meant. Hey, innkeeper, not here.
You'll get your money back, don't worry.
Henry, good to see you.
I'll have a look at the wares. Word about the price.
Sure, why not? Aye, that'll do. Pleasure doing business with you. Take care, Henry.
Brilliant for the suit. morning, my friend.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Take care then.
I need something repaired. Let's talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
What would you say to this?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Great. I'm glad you found what you needed, Henry.
Whoa!
God bless you.
God bless.
A shooting range in the middle of nowhere. Does anyone even come here?
People don't really come to watch, but there's usually plenty of archers. I reckon it's because nobody's ogling them here. What's more, shooting advice from Master Hunter's nothing to be sneezed at, but not everyone comes here to shoot. I've had to kick out a few people. They spent entire days here, getting drunk with Pa. Drives Ma up the wall, so I'll give you one piece of advice for free. Don't come near my Pa with booze.
What do you have for sale?
Oh, well, what can you do? Farewell, then.
Außenseite her.
What do you have for sale? Let's talk about the price.
Gut. Versuchen wir's. Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Es war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Peck away, girls. Peck away.
Praise God.
mannequins.
Good afternoon.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat.
Well, I said I'm sorry.
But the Cumans are still stinking up the place. Down to business. I don't have all day for you. So what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you, because this reeks of hell.
I'd like to ask you about that hermit in Apollonia.
Go on then.
What do you know about this apparition?
Stanislav, the herds boy. He comes running into the village that night, all terrified, saying he'd seen a rider from hell in Apollonia. And the very next night, it appeared in the rocks below the road to Tahov. There's this conciliatory stone cross there. And the next day, it was at a funny angle. There's some devilry in it for sure.
And it was the herds boy who saw it by the cross, or someone else?
The apothecary's wife, Gerda. Ask her yourself. She's not been herself ever since, poor woman.
Where can I find the herds boy?
Stanislav has a sheep pen in the meadow beyond the Troskovitz graveyard, right above the big crossroads outside Apollonia.
How do I get to the hermit?
You're asking for trouble, lad. But all right, if you insist, you go through Apollonia, along the path below the rocks, till you reach the point where it crosses the stream. And from there, you take the path uphill to the left, leading into the rocks.
Who's this hermit fella, anyway?
No one knows. He settled in the rocks a few years back. Folk used to go to him for various healing ointments or advice.
And what has he got to do with this apparition?
Well, he was at death's door recently, bedridden, and then suddenly he's got his health back. Just like that. And he's like a different man since then. He sends everyone who goes to see him packing. Mark my words. He sold his soul to the devil to get better. And the devil sometimes comes here on the prowl for unwary souls.
Where did these peculiar monks come from?
Hard to say, but they rode in on well-fed horses.
Monks on horseback? That's definitely odd.
Well, Bashka the Butcher says they came from the bishop about that diabolical apparition. In short, the Inquisition.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Have you heard about the Divizhenka of Samin?
What Divozhenka?
You haven't seen one yet? A Divizhenka is a wild woman of the forest, an ugly, disfigured creature. You can find them deep in the woods or caves, where they make their ointments and gather magic herbs. Sometimes they hurt people. Sometimes they help them. You shouldn't go there.
Why not?
It's the Samin people. They were worried she might put young Lord Samin under her spell, especially now, because of the wedding. So they took care of her. And that's about it, I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Nothing much, fortunately. And I hope it stays that way.
I'll have a look at your wares.
God be with you. What would you like?
I heard something happened to Ambrose the Hermit.
Too right. He sends everyone packing right away. He's changed a lot. It was good to see you, my friend.